Man, what's going on, YouTube? We back at it again with another banger video, man. Before we even get into the actual review of this weapon, I want to say I appreciate y'all for 2,000 subs. Keep hitting that sub button, keep liking up the video, keep sharing the videos. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible and push out some really good content for you guys. With that out the way, let's go ahead and get into the review of the Springfield Prodigy. All right, guys, we about to go ahead and dive into this firearm. Before we even get into it, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that I paid $1,299 for this weapon. On Springfield's website, it's marked as $14.99, if I am correct. I remember seeing that. But at Palmetto State Armory, bought this in store, and I only paid. I'm not gonna say only because that's not cheap for any pistol, but for a 2011. Double stack 1911, that is in the cheaper price range of, you know, this particular type of gun. So with that out the way, let's go ahead and get into some specs. Matter of fact, we're not gonna get into the specs yet. I want to go ahead and get this out the way. I'm gonna give you the good, the bad, the ugly, the raw uncut version of the Springfield Prodigy. It's gonna be some videos out here that's gonna be very biased on the basis of, you know, it's out for free. And you're gonna have some videos that people just absolutely shitting on this gun. So I'm gonna give you both sides, like I said, unbiased, and hopefully you guys decide if you want to buy this, purchase this firearm or not. Okay, quickly, we're gonna go ahead and talk about just the overall look. The overall aesthetic of this gun is very pleasing to the eye. You have your slide cuts on there. You have a ambi. You have an ambi selector switch. Not selector switch, this is not an AR. You have an ambi safety switch, all right? So on and off, but nice silver barrel in here. The bore on it looks really good. I don't know if that's focusing, but you can see the crowning on that barrel looks really good. Just the overall aesthetic, it's just so pleasing. Nice texturized grips. It comes with a really, really nice trigger, in my opinion. If you have a staccato, Atlas, or any of those high-end Nighthawks or anything like that, this gun is not for you. So please, y'all, do not compare them to those 2011s. We all know those are $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 2011s. This is $12.99. Take it for what it is. It's very, very good for the price. Off rip, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this, show you guys this trigger brake. All right, so here's the trigger brake. For the trigger, you do have to match this in before you fire this firearm, okay? If you do not have this pushed in, the gun will not go off. It's like another second safety. So here's the take up. All right, that's the take up. Nice, crisp break. I really love it. If you're coming from a striker fire gun and you just dive into this, you're gonna love this. I'm not gonna lie. Also, the slide is very nice. I can do that all day. I can just sit here and slide this thing all day. It's very, very fun to do. Obviously, this is a hammer fired weapon. Also, you do have a option for a red dot. Okay, you can put your red dot right here. They have different mounting options on their site. You can get a different plate. Also, you have your fiber optic sight. Your rear sight, these are suppressor height. Your rear sight is all the way blacked out. That can be a pro or a con, I don't really know. You have a attack rail. This is the 4.25 inch version. So you have your light rail for, you know, any lights you want to put on it. So that's pretty much it with the specs of this weapon. Now let's get into what everybody really is here for. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I will have some clips at the, not clips at the end, I will have some videos posted somewhere on the screen that I have uploaded shooting this Springfield Prodigy, so you can see how it runs. So day one I got this gun. I fell in love with it off rip just from dry firing it. I shot it the same day I bought it. I took it to the range. I ran a mag through it. It ran flawlessly. After that, I had some failures to feed. I've never had any failures to eject or anything else. It's always been failures to feed when I first got this weapon. Okay, now it could have been a heap of things. It could have been either A, the magazine, because the magazines were brand new at the time. They have not been broken in. B, it could have been because I did not lubricate this gun. I'm used to Glocks. I'm used to striker fired pistols. Most striker fired pistols, you can run them bone dry and you're not gonna have too many issues. 2011s, 1911s, or if you want to call it a double stack 1911, they don't like to be ran dry. They want to be oiled up. They want to be clean. These are, I would say, pretty tedious weapons. So, you know, make sure you're cleaning them. Make sure you're oiling them up. After I did oil this firearm up, I haven't had an issue yet. This is the gun oil that I use. I am not sponsored by Riptide, but Riptide, if you do see this video and you want to sponsor me, feel free to do so. All right. With that being said, yeah, once I ordered up with that, man, I've been good. I ran 7 mags through this last time I shot it flawlessly, no issues, no jams, no fails to feed. It just shot great. So, like I said, you're gonna see some reviews. People had some really bad issues with the Springfield Prodigy, and those videos are usually a year plus back when the gun first dropped. This is a year later, and I haven't really had too many issues besides when I first got it. Talking about the way this gun shoots, this firearm shoots extremely flat, especially when you're doing a double tap. It's just boop, 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 boop. So it's just like, I ain't gonna lie, I love it. I love it to say the least, man. It shoots really good. I actually have a TLR1 HL on the way to put at the bottom of this thing, and I'm about to get a Hollow Sun 507 comp so I can have that nice open window so I can just have that clear sight picture. And man, I'm gonna be killing it with this weapon. I just love it, man. It's a nice feel. It's heavy. It got a very, very nice weight, and that helps mitigate some recoil as well. It just feel like a grown man gun, you know. I feel like this is something, you know, I put now I would never conceal carry this, but you know, a little nightstand gun. You know, you out at the range, you just want to have something on your hip, or you out in the woods or whatever, you want to have something on your hip, man. It's a nice looking firearm, man. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Would I recommend the Springfield Prodigy? Hell yeah, I would recommend it, especially if you're not trying to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 on a 2011. This is a great pistol to get your feet wet. And like I said, besides those minor things that can be fixed, of course, everybody wants a gun that's gonna run fresh out of the box. You don't want to do a break-in period. That's understandable. But hey, you gotta take it for what it is. I feel like it's overall a very good pistol. I would recommend someone buying this pistol. Just make sure you follow those things of, you know, oiling and cleaning after every session that you shoot. And with that, I don't think you would run into too many problems. Once I completely deck this thing out, get a red dot and all that, I'm gonna make a video of my, you know, completed, I wouldn't say build, but we're gonna say build, my completed build with the Springfield Prodigy. And that's pretty much it, man. I really hope you guys liked the video. Hopefully it was informative to you, so you know if you do want to buy this firearm or not, because like I said, $1,299, I don't care what nobody tells you, that's a lot of money for a pistol. Okay, it's a lot of money for a pistol, unless you just filthy fucking rich and you got it like that, you feel me? If that's you, hey, kudos to you. But that's all today, man. Make sure you guys like up the video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, I'm gonna have these those videos linked somewhere right here in these 2 areas.